Guys, I am 28 weeks today. What the hell? It's so weird. Since the second trimester, my pregnancy has really started to speed up and gone so quickly. The first one was a bit of a drag because I wasn't feeling great, but the second one was great. So I'm hoping the third will be good too. I'm just gonna keep fit and healthy and do the best that I can. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really getting excited about getting to the end now, and I'm also excited about Christmas. We have Christmas to enjoy first. Basically, I'm due the 2nd of February next year, 2025, and today it's the 8th of November, so I have a good while, but also time is starting to tick on, you know. I'm due, or I've already told you what I'm due. My brain is just so scattered. Yeah, so we've got the run up to Christmas, and then January will be like nesting mode, and which is kind of a good time for it. I'll be just like warm and cozy at home, cleaning and organizing, and hopefully I'll be feeling well able. And yeah, then the baby will be born in February. At some point in February, God knows when. I was 16 days late. Fun fact, I was meant to be born on the 1st of April and I was born on the 16th. And my mum was induced on the 16th. So that's just absolutely perfect. But hopefully my child won't do me dirty like I did to my poor mom. So yeah, we're gonna start off the vlog with a scan. Tomorrow I've got a scan. Oh, the lens is actually quite dirty. Well, this, first of all, this will tell you how old I am. I have my 10-year school reunion tonight. And then tomorrow morning at 9 I have my, I can't believe I'm actually gonna be, oh fucking hell, like, does he have to? I'm gonna be pregnant at that, which is so weird. Like, leaving school 10 years ago, I wouldn't have known where I would be now. It's such a weird feeling. Anyway, I then have a 28, well, it's not a 28-week scan, it's just a 3D 4D scan, a private one that I booked myself, because Bobby, please don't be sick on the couch. Do you need to go out? So I booked that mostly because I didn't book a gender scan. I just waited to find out at the 20-week scan in Hollis Street, and then the baby wasn't really cooperating, so they were only 75% sure that it was a girl. So yeah, it would be nice to get confirmation. I mean, I've already got some pink stuff anyway, so it's gonna be girl whether it likes it or not. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, to be honest, since I found out I was pregnant, I felt like it was a girl. Like, I just kind of knew it. So hopefully they'll tell me tomorrow that it's a boy. I'll be shell shocked. I'll be literally in shock. But yeah, so that's tomorrow, and obviously we get to see their little face and everything, and that, hopefully, if they cooperate again, so hopefully we don't have to go back. I think they'll often like let you go off or like have a sugary drink and go for a walk and stuff and come back and see if they've moved, but sometimes you might have to come back another day. But yeah, so I'm going for that actually in the same place that I went for my early, what's the word, just early scan that I went for at 7 weeks, because your first scan isn't until 12 weeks, otherwise, like, your first official one. So I paid for that one. I think it was about 100 quid, and I think the 3D 4D scan is about 140. But I can actually claim back 75% on VHI because I've got VHI, so it's pretty good. So why not? I feel like, yeah, I've got a lot of midwife appointments now as well, but I don't have any scans. I've got, like, I think I was telling you before, but I'm on the like early transfer home scheme, so it's like shared care, so you can go home within like a day if you've had a vaginal birth. It's obviously longer if you've had a C-section, I think, still, but and a midwife will like come out to you every day for a week. And then also your appointments are shared between the GP and the, mine's in a women's health clinic down the road, but it's like with midwives, so I have like community midwives, kind of like the domino scheme, but it's not the domino scheme. So I have an appointment, they kind of just send you, they like send you the next one every time you've been to the last one, if you get me. They're really good. Like she said, like literally the day after, but I only know my next two, if you get me. So I've got one in 2 weeks, and then I've got a checkup with the GP this week that I had to book in myself, and then I'll be back with the midwives and I'll be back with the GP, like back and forth. I think it goes to like every 2 weeks for the last trimester. So fuck my life, but yeah, what can you do? At least I don't have to go all the way into Hollis Street in town. It's much easier. So I think if you're like 41 weeks they do a scan in Hollis Street, which could easily happen on my first, but yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There's none scheduled or none like left unless I go overdue. So yeah, that's what I've been told. I don't know if it's correct, obviously. Don't take everything I say for gospel, but yeah, so welcome to the third trimester. I think I might throw up. But yeah, so I'll see you in the morning when I'm going to my scan. I'll bring you along and I'll hopefully get to show you some cute baby pics, and I'll hopefully get to say, yeah, it's definitely a girl. We're just about to go into our, I keep going to say 28-week scan, but it's not really, we just are 28 weeks, and it's a 4D or 3D scan. But yeah, I have to, it said to have some sugar just before you go in, so I'm having some full fat Coke and chocolate at literally 10 to 9 in the morning, but no complaints. So yeah, I'm really excited to see the baby's face, and hopefully it all goes well and we get to see the face and they can confirm the gender as well. We're back now. It's the evening. Yeah, we just called her into both of our parents and stuff. We were showing them all the scans, and yeah, it was just so nice. Yeah, honestly it was 10 out of 10. I'd recommend the 3D 4D scan so much. Like I was kind of thinking, do we need to do it, you know what I mean? But I'm so glad that we did. Like when we were there, I was like, this is so worth it. And it was great because they were able to see the gender so easily as well. Like first of all, she was like, do you know the gender? And we were like, yeah, well, we tried to find it out, but they were only 75% sure because the baby wasn't cooperating, the legs were crossed. So she was like, oh, we'll see if we can see it. But she was like, it is harder to see it the bigger they get, because obviously 28 weeks now instead of 20, 21 when you have your 20-week scan. So yeah, but she was able to see straight away, so it's definitely a girl. So I'm delighted. And what else? Yeah, we got good photos and videos. She was actually kind of playing ball, like her arm was up like that, well, like she was sleeping, but no, I'm fine. But yeah, it was, yeah, it was pretty good. So we got good pictures, we got a good look at her little face. It was so cute. So I have videos and photos and stuff that I'll put in now. But yeah, I would definitely recommend. It was really good. We were just about to go and get some raspberry leaf tea because I was reading on TikTok earlier. I have always been like, I'm gonna try it, but I thought it was like, is Connor okay? I thought it was like towards the end that you drank it, but then I saw loads of people saying they had it at like 20 weeks pregnant, and I'm 34 now. I'm like, shit, I've got a lot of raspberry leaf tea to catch up on drinking. So we're gonna go to Holland Bars and get that hopefully, and I'm gonna drink 200 cups a day because apparently it shortens your labour time. So I'm all for that. Woohoo! Got it from Holland Bars. Gonna try it now. I hope it's nice. So I'm just out of the GP. This is not the best angle, but it's very hard to find somewhere that I'm not completely blinded by that sun. Anyway, everything was perfect in the GP appointment. What So basically you go in while it's fresh in my mind, they check your resample, basically the same as when you go see the midwives, but the midwives sometimes will like talk to you in more detail, so it might take a bit longer, but like they do the same things, and I might check things in a bit more detail, like the position of the baby and that kind of thing. But anyway, so the GP went in, did my urine sample, he checked that there was no protein in the wee, so he was happy. Checked my blood pressure, that was as usual normal but slightly on the lower side. It was quite low a few weeks ago, but now it's just slightly on the lower side. So but yeah, they're always happy with that because they mostly are worried about it being high, mostly just because of preeclampsia, I think. But yeah, obviously high blood pressure isn't good anyways. And then what else? Oh yeah, then I just lie up on the bed and they check the like baby. I don't know, like literally just feel 1-2 places that it's there. The midwives would probably go into more detail, like last time she was able to tell me like where the baby was and all of that, and then yeah, then sparks more conversation of like exercises I can do and stuff, do you know what I mean? So it takes longer. And then he checked the heartbeat, the little Doppler thing, and that takes 2 seconds, said it was perfect. So that was it. Then he'll just be like, how are things, like if I have anything to ask about or bring up. And yeah, I brought my swollen ankles and he said they're perfect. He was like, that's, well, he didn't say they're perfect. He said like that's perfectly normal at this stage, so nothing to worry about. And he checked them and he's like, oh yeah, they're swollen. But hopefully they'll go back down again. Like hopefully it's not going to just be swollen the whole time now. But anyway, if I rest up a bit later, hopefully it'll help. So yeah, I'm going to go over to Woody's now and have a little look at the paint and stuff, I think, and then just head home. Hello, we're booked in today to go to an appointment in Baby Doc Shop. We were going to go to Mums and Papa's, but I feel like we're going to go here as well and have a look. Mums and Papa's does do like a deal where if you spend like over a certain amount you get a voucher back and stuff, so it could be good if we like go and buy the pram and then go back and buy the furniture because like everything we want they stock. The Baby Doc Shop is meant to be great as well, so they have an appointment today at 4, so we just booked in and it's like down the road from us as well. And yeah, my feel was get some advice if it's an appointment, like we can like chat and try things out and have a look or whatever, so it could be good. So I'll let you know how you get on. Good morning. So I had an antenatal class today last Tuesday, and I can't remember if I vlogged it or not, but it was really good. It was on the first part of labour and then the second, well, it's like the first, like it's labour last week and this week basically, so look a bunchy. Yeah, more on labour this week, which I found really interesting and really good. And the midwife that was doing it was actually interesting, like it was nice, the time flew by, it wasn't slow. It was really good. And then I have another one, there's 3 that are like compulsory, but like realistically who's gonna force you, but like my midwife was asking me if I'd signed up and stuff. Yeah, but the last one I think is like looking after the baby and all that, like how you bath them and all that stuff, so they're all interesting, I'm enjoying. So I'm just about to go to that now in about half an hour, and then I have just a check up with the GP tomorrow, and then I'm in with the midwives the week after that. It should be 2 weeks after, but Christmas is the week after that, so everything's really close together at the moment. So I'm basically like an appointment a week, and my antenatal class is a bit wild, but we're nearly there. Only 1 month after December really, because I'm due the 1st of Feb. I also can't remember if I updated you, but we've ordered our like pram, car seat, furniture and everything for the baby's room, thankfully, so it should be here in January. Con's building the Moses basket stand. Gorgeous, so cute. I got the stand on Amazon and the Moses basket. I got a new mattress and stuff for that. My friend Eva gave me that because she had it and it's so nice. It's exactly what I was looking for. Just nice, plain and simple one. So cute. Like, how's there gonna be a baby in it? That's where I sleep, and then the baby will just be right beside me. Morning. It is a Tuesday morning. I'm doing my last antenatal class today. kind of gang to this one. He only got time off work for 2 of them, but this one is about like minding the baby and all of that. So yeah, the last 2 are on labour. He probably chose the wrong ones to go to be honest, but it's just the way it worked out and stuff. Just making some porridge first because I'm starving, and I'm gonna go on to it now. It's in like 20 minutes. So yes, I am dying this last week. I don't know if it's because I got the whooping cough vaccine. Did I even tell you I thought I got the whooping cough vaccine when I went to my GP like shared care checkup last week? And then I was sick for most of the weekend. I've kind of been sick ever since. My hair just looks wild. So yeah, not ideal. I'm hoping it doesn't get any worse and I'm okay. And now I'm thinking I should probably get the flu vaccine because I really don't want to be sick again. These Quaker Oats golden syrup are stunning. Well, I think they are. There she is. It's time. We're on a little break, so I made myself some scrambled egg on toast. Like, I'm literally starving. I feel like porridge just makes me hungry. It literally doesn't keep me full for long. I don't know if it's just me, but it's a joke. I am just off the antenatal class. It was really good. Like, there was actually loads of stuff that I was like, oh, how am I going to remember all this? Like, how to bath the baby was a lot more detailed than I thought and that kind of thing, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Hopefully it will all just come back to me when I go to do it. I'm like, oh, but like, we have Google, it's fine, I'll be fine. Yeah, so next thing I have on is midwife appointment in 2 days, and I'm actually going to a different clinic for that one because the clinic I go to do it on a Tuesday morning, which is today, and I obviously had my antenatal classes, so I couldn't do both, so I'm going to a different one, but I'm sure I'll be fine. It's not that far away, it's just in Bray. And yeah, then that's me until Christmas, thank God. The appointments are a lot at the moment, especially because there's that week of Christmas and probably the week after where like they wouldn't be doing appointments, so I feel like they've all been crammed in recently, plus I had the 3 antenatal classes, so I feel like I've had at least one thing on every week for the last like month or 2, and I'm like, oh please. But yeah, the appointments do pick up towards the end anyway, and then yeah, I pretty much just have January really for appointments, which is quite scary. I probably only have like a month left of them. Yeah, like after Christmas I've got to take maternity leave on the 20th of January, so I'll be back for like 3 weeks at most, and then I'll be going on maternity leave. It's wild. The time has really flown over the last few weeks. It's actually frightening. Hello, so I'm just back from my midwife appointment. I was at the doctor's last week and there was like nothing to report. Like, they kind of just check like your blood pressure, everything at the GP. It's kind of the same, to be fair, when I go to see the midwives, but it's gone to like weekly now in between the GP and the midwife, so 1 each week. So yeah, it's getting close because I'm 36 and a half weeks now, so yeah, it's getting closer. But yeah, it was good news today. So she was saying that the baby's head is actually quite far down, which I was worried about because it feels like I'm very high up, but that's obviously like the baby's like bum and stuff. It really like feels like their back is at the front, but she was saying it's back to back at the moment, so the baby's back is against, like towards my back, not against my back. You know what I mean? Which isn't ideal for labour, but at least she's head down and they very rarely move at this stage once they are. So yeah, she said to just keep up like all my bits for getting the baby into the right position, like bouncing on the exercise ball and stuff like that I've been kind of doing, but I haven't been like religious. But it's definitely helped though because she's already quite far down, which is great. She's getting into position. But she did say, like, I think she said 70% of babies are back to back when you go into labour, but then they'll move into the right position. But the sooner the better I get her into the right position, the better. So yeah, I am just, she was also making me do full-blown squats and everything, like, but like holding on to her to show me how Connor can help. I was like, the one fucking time that Connor can come to an appointment and now I have to hold this woman's hands when I'm squatting. It was a bit awkward. But it was good. It's like, yeah, you have to like squat down quite far and pretty much like let go of all control down there, like of your pelvis floor, of your pelvic floor, and like thigh and bum muscles and stuff, like go as low into a squat as you can. So yeah, that's why I kind of need to like hold on to Connor or a counter or whatever. But she was saying a person is the best because they can like help pull you up after. So yeah, and like curb walking, which when I see a curb and I'm out for a walk, I do that. It's basically like 1 foot basically like 1 foot on the curb, 1 foot down, and then walking, because it's just, yeah, it moves the baby into the right position. And the same with walking like sideways up and down the stairs. I think the dog just farted. I cannot be in here for it because it's the most vile smell in the whole world, so I have to get out. Anyway, I think I'm pretty much finished updating you. That's kind of it. Walking up and down the stairs sideways, that kind of thing. It's just like hopscotch labour. That's what they say, like when you're in labour, do like 20 minutes of like sideways walking on stairs, counter pressure breathing, sips of water, like break it up into 20 minutes, I think, to kind of get you through all the contractions and stuff. And then it's like do music, squatting, past urine. I think some of them as well were like, if your waters haven't broken, I can't remember which one it is, you can like have a bath or whatever, like that kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting too far ahead now, but like you can do like the squat and sideways stairs, loads of that stuff in labour then as well, so it's kind of good to practice. But yeah, so getting scary and close now, to be honest. I'm 38 weeks today, so I thought I'd give you a quick update. First of all, I can't believe it. Literally shocked. How is, like, has it been 38 weeks? My bump is huge. It's still the same though, it's still up really high. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, like, how are we here? But yeah, as you already know, update, what do I have to give you? Like, my feet are swollen. Nothing really, like, I don't feel bad. I actually feel fine. I'm energy wise not too bad. It's weird. And I'm like, sleeping is still a bit because it's not that comfortable, and like rolling over is such an ordeal, but I think my hips and stuff aren't as sore. So yeah, I'm still having to move when they get sore, but they're not as sore. Like, it was crippling before. I was like rubbing them to try to get the pain out. So yeah, like, things are fine. I updated you, I went to the GP the other day. I'm going to the doctor, no, not the doctor, midwives next week, and I don't know who I'm going to after that for sure. Probably midwives again, or else into the National Maternity Hospital. But yeah, that's kind of it, to be honest. I've got a lot organised, like all the baby stuff literally came today, it's behind me. So I need Connor to obviously help me like put all the furniture and stuff together. I'm not about to start doing that. I can't even lift it. So heavy. The poor delivery guy was like but yeah, so I'm so excited. It's starting to get quite real now, if I'm honest, but also feels like it will never happen. It's the weirdest thing, like, especially at 38 weeks now. It's like it could happen literally, like I could have the baby tonight, but also it could be weeks. So weird, like so weird. So yeah, hello. So I am 38 weeks and 3 or 4 days now, and I went to the midwife for an appointment this morning, which was good. Everything was perfect, and the baby is not back to back anymore, which is great news. She thinks from like feeling around that the baby is like, the back is at the side, which is much better. So yeah, hopefully she stays there. She said she'll just keep doing all my exercises to try to get the head down even further and to engage. So yeah, I'm back actually with the GP next week, and then the week after that I'll be 40 weeks, well, over 40 weeks. So I'll be going into Hollis Street for a scan. So yeah, I wonder if I'll make it to that or if she'll be born before. It's so weird. My dad just came over. I think he feels bad that I am trying to do stuff while preg, and he's helping me paint the baby's room. We're literally just getting started now, so I'll show you how we get on. I don't know if we'll get much done today because it's literally like 3 o'clock now. We'll just do a little bit, but I'll show you. I'm excited to see the pink on the walls. Looks good after the second layer.
And when baby's very like this, breastfeeding
class, Hollis Street one, because it was on the other night when we were out, so I'm watching it now.
Before we get to that,
Just got a lakeside sport and did some curb walking. Now going for a walk to hopefully bring on labour because I'm 39 weeks today. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's like it definitely works.
find a way out.
Oh,
We also threaten to follow up with a further wave of
God.
tariffs against the EU.
Am I going to oppose?